Hi, this is the Optimism Avenue. I'm Usman Khan. I'm joined by a very talented development policy practitioner and academician who has a degree from Columbia, fellowship from Cambridge and Stanford, Waqas Halim. So, Waqas, tell us, what is education technology?
Hi, Usman. First of all, thank you very much for extending this invitation. As far as education technology is concerned, I think it's a very broad spectrum of different technologies that are used to enhance learning. Um, Technology in different forms, be it hardware, software, or implemented in the process of education, like the lectures, the videos, simulations, animations, assessment techniques, homework, participations, communications between administrations or teachers with parents or students. So you see, there are different verticals where technology is being used in the world of education to enhance the learning as well as the scores of the students.
Okay, now you have explained it to me. Of course, it is very important, and it seems like it is the future of education. But my concern is here, what about the developing world? Because the
Mhm.
facilities are not available. Yes, elite schools will be able to provide such facilities, but what about the masses? So how they will join this, this race?
Yes. I think you have hit the nail on its head by calling the developing world lagging far behind the developed world, because these technologies are far more advanced in countries like the Western world or in some of the emerging markets like India or China. But unfortunately, countries like Pakistan are just nowhere near the implementation stage. What the governments need to do is just to take a lead and transfer the technology from those countries which are way advanced in these countries. Also, at the ground roots level, civil society needs to take its part. What There are different initiatives that are ongoing on the ground in the country at the moment as we speak. Certain individuals have taken part, but what is needed is a policy framework or a structure that could just lay out grounds for such a wholesome and all-encompassing solution where technology could be integrated into education system and a systematic approach could be taken.
The biggest, of course, you have described in detail. And I think in developing world, even the basic infrastructure of education is not there. So, and such advanced, use of technology, and of course, teachers training, there are a lot of aspects to it, not just, providing facilities. If the teachers are not able to, use them, so they will be, of no use.
Oh, absolutely. And this is actually the crux of the problem. I think the developing countries need to address this problem in a very holistic manner. They need to build on the existing structures where all the measures that they take are embedded into the existing framework. So the
Okay.
framework at the policy level needs some improvement. Technology is just going to be a medium for improvement. It's just not going to be a panacea for all the solutions the developing countries are facing in terms of education. So I think we need to be very, very clear about the limits of technology. There is going to be a lot of lack of readiness, lack of acceptance from a lot of teachers, administration, because they will just feel they will be left out if there is some sort of a technological revolution. Any solution that is going to be workable and feasible has to be participatory at the planning phase, where these stakeholders like the teachers and ultimate consumers like the students or the parents even have to be taken into consideration. Any such measure that does not include them is bound to fail. And that is the sole reason why you do not see education technology being successful at the grassroots levels at the moment as we speak. Until unless there is any sort of a program or project that takes into account all these stakeholders, their reservations, their challenges, and their sort of considerations that they have. If a program bars any of their inputs, I do not see any success rate of that project.
Okay, Vikas, thank you. It was very enlightening. And in future, I would like to talk to you about the different facets of it. It is very important. And I think I think that this is very alarming also, that developing world will be left out, because I still see there is no, the resolution for doing this thing. And I think the political leadership has also needs to take part in it and needs to be serious about this. So thank you so much, Vikas, for your time. Thank you.